Hi, this is Jesper Voxnaes, and I'm here with Spyderco.
I'm Anso. We designed the Pingo in a collaboration, Jesper and me. We were asked by Sal to come up with a design that would be legal, especially in Denmark. We have very strict knife laws, which means it can be one hand opened, no locks, and under 3/4 inch.
The hole in the blade is just there for trademark from Spyderco. It is not for one-hand opening, it is not for a thumb stud.
With a short blade like this, if you have a lot of curve to it, you can get a good grip but still touch a cutting surface, or when you open boxes, or you have a good curve when you would peel an apple or similar operations like that. Incorporated this notch area, so even though this knife does not have a lock, if it would accidentally close on you, it would be stopped by your forefinger. You have a perfect 2-finger grip with the additional 4 fingers or 2 fingers here that gives you a very secure grip, but also short blade where you have maximum control with your forefinger and thumb. So even though it's a really small knife, you pack a lot of action in it.
Also, the spring on this is very strong.
And it has a half stop, so when it comes to here, it'll stop. A flat grind works very well on a small blade like this. We wanted a grind that went up pretty high, and we wanted a light grind. And if you do a full flat or a light knife, so when you do a full flat, you get a lighter knife than if we'd done a hollow ground.
Also with the thin profile of the blade, with a full flat grind, it does nothing that drags on the blade if you cut through an apple or through a stack of paper or anything. It will just slide through, and this is a sharp little bugger, so it will slide right through. In reality, there is no Danish tradition in folding knives. There's a great Nordic tradition, and of course we are influenced by that, but more in a designer's perspective than directly towards the knife industry. So what we do is we work with interesting clean lines, but we try to make a design as simple as possible to let very strong lines in the design speak for itself.
It's the classic form follows function concept. There's nothing on here that you don't need, basically.
Another aspect is, especially in a country where we have very strict laws against weapons, we would like to design a knife that is non-threatening. So we design a tool. It's not a tactical package. I would even go so far as call it a cute little knife. Nobody would feel threatened about somebody pulling this out of the pocket to cut an apple or a piece of string. The normal reaction would probably be more like, oh, that's cute, what is it?
The knife has been received very well. It's very popular, and a lot of guys actually pimp these ones. They change out the scales because it's a pretty simple construction, which is pretty funny to watch. Different products they come up with, or versions, and it's done very well. It looks like the market really took to the little Pingo.
A funny thing about this design was it was designed specifically for the Danish market, but we have learned that with the strict knife laws across the world, in New York, in Great Britain, in Germany, it has a really broad appeal, not only in Denmark, which were the original market for this, but all over the place, and we are seeing more and more people finding out about this little design. So as a friend told me, oh, the Pingo, otherwise known as sold out.